People have been preparing the Olympics to be the media and athletic extravaganza that spellbinds its global audience during Olympic years since the beginning of time. In seeking entertainment, we play. Play is harmless and intrinsically motivating. Play soon turns into games, which have more specific rules and goals. The creation of sport followed, with importance placed on skill, competition, and strategy. Play leads to sport, and competition leads to a need for organization. When it came to organization, Baron Pierre de Coubertin had a lot to do with the development of the modern Olympic Games. Inspired by Pennybrook and serving as secretary and president of the IOC, Coubertin was passionate about the Olympics.
Who would have thought that the Olympics could be revived from their origins in 1896? And now we're planning the second Games. Wow! The first was a success with no women, 12 events, and 14 countries. Now, if only I could convince the people to move the Games out of Athens, having a new host city for the Games each year is my vision.
The Games were moved to new cities each year and continued to develop. They evolved to include females and even create traditions that we see today.
Do you agree to this Olympic oath at the 1920 Games in front of the general public?
Yes, I do. Woohoo! With evolution and growth came conflict and social issues that had to be tackled.
You are only interested in including women because my women's Olympic Games was successful, and me planning the second one threatens your games.
Oh, you are right. But let's compromise, and I'll allow your girls to compete in 3 events in my Olympics.
Make it 5.
Deal. Still don't think girls should be allowed to compete at the Olympics.
While the world and its demand for Olympics was changing, Pierre tried to maintain complete control.
What's this? Why now, after all the success of the Summer Games, do they wish to complicate things? A Winter Games? This is crazy talk. A Winter Games would only distract from the Summer Olympics.
Pierre was, however, convinced of the popularity of winter sports and allowed them to take place as long as the name Olympiad wasn't used and the host cities were not close. In the 1936 Olympics, they were in Berlin, and they were the most festive, with absolutely extravagant opening, ceremony, and the most technically advanced stadiums. Also, the enthusiastic atmosphere showed the evolution of the Games was obvious.